the greatest gift you can give someone. Now, in my opinion, the greatest gift you can give someone is your presence, your full and undevoted attention, and you being completely there with them. Now, this is something I've been contemplating over the last few days, and where I've been trying to run a business, trying to heal so many people, I've just realised I often wasn't present in my relationships, and it was causing me to be split between maybe being in a conversation with someone and then thinking about answering a client's question, or posting a video, or wondering how to grow the business, or what podcast I should do next. And this, when it's done to me, I know it's awful to be around. When someone's half in and half out, they're sort of there but they're not. And it makes you not actually want to be around that person anymore, because you're like, what's the point of me being here if they're not actually going to pay attention to me? They're not actually present. Now, it's something I've been working on for a while, even before this happened. But I know it was one of the reasons that it led to me being burnt out, because I was always on the go. I was always in my head, always trying to problem solve, get to the next level. My mind was just constantly racing. And so if I was doing my journey all again, would I do things differently and try and build my audience slower? I would. I tried to not fry my nervous system. Although a lot of this comes from childhood wounds, etc., I would have done this work earlier and I wouldn't have fried my nervous system. I'd have taken it slower. But the truth is, maybe I had to go through that because most people need to go through something to learn not to do it. Because if I truly believed in God, I wouldn't be in a rush. I knew if I completely knew that the universe had my back, then I would do things differently. I'd be slower. I would be more precise. I'd be less frantic. And I would still have an intensity about me, but it would be a more centered energy. I would be in a flow. I'll be in flow rather than in a rush. And look, maybe I had to be that intense to try and wake the world up to what was going on 4 years ago. And I had to go through that so I could be who I am becoming now. And, being in a flow is so much nicer than being in a rush. It allows you to be in your body more than your mind. And it's very hard in today's world with so much distraction out there, trying to pull you into different content, dopamine hits. But there are ways you can catch yourself. There are ways you can catch yourself when you feel yourself getting bored and you reach for the phone, or you reach for feelings are coming up and you reach for food, or you try and distract yourself with porn if you're a man, or anything. Maybe you're shopping if you're a woman. And there's things that you can do to get you back in your body, such as breath work, allow you to breathe. Taking your shoes off and putting your feet on the ground and just feeling your feet on the ground brings you back into your body. Stopping and listening to the world around you, being in the now. You can go out in nature, put your phone down. This is something that I've been doing a lot of, going out without my phone. It's absolute bliss. It's so peaceful. My ego screams at first, oh, what happens if you're bored? You've got to answer these messages as well. You've got to post this, you've got to post that. So, no, put it down, leave it there, or go out without it. Absolutely fine. And so it's so much peace, and the silence is beautiful. And in that silence is where the magic comes. It's where you start to answer some questions for yourself, or you start to get downloads, and you get intuition. And so you're present, for yourself. The silence, it's not just the width, it's the depth of life. The silence allows you to clear your mind and to go inward. And when things come up, not to distract yourself from them. And your presence, when you're with someone, being fully there, being completely in that moment is the best gift you can give them. And there are some other exercises that you can do to reset your nervous system, to calm yourself down. And if you'd like me to show you them, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do a video where I go through them. But just take this with you, your presence, whether it's with your romantic partner, your work colleagues, your children especially. Your presence is the greatest gift you can give them. Okay, lots of love.